side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, and I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
Hey, niece.
Marriage, as we know it, is often a beautiful illusion crafted from fear. The socially sanctioned promise to make love stay. And yet, love, like water, slips through clenched fists. We swear before priests and judges that we will feel the same way forever, that we will keep our hearts fixed like the stars. But the universe doesn't work like that, neither does the heart. We say, I love you, but then we must notarize it, stamp it, file it in legal documents. What was once wild and spontaneous becomes measured, certified, and sealed under watchful eyes. We have turned marriage into a contract, not a dance, a bond of ownership, rather than a celebration of freedom. Most people, when they say, I do, unconsciously mean, you're mine now. That is often where the trouble begins. For while some rare and beautiful unions do thrive in shared commitment, many falter when love becomes entangled with possession. You cannot bind another soul and expect it to remain free, and love above all needs space to breathe if it is to sing. Falling in love is divine madness. It is irrational, uncontrollable, and glorious. You don't rise into love, you fall. There is something fundamentally risky about it, something sacred. Because to love is to surrender, to give up control. To fall is to say, here I am, do what you will with me. Sensible people don't fall in love. They calculate, they measure, they protect. But the moment you fall in love, you are no longer in control. That is why it is mad. And in that madness, there is a higher sanity. Now, here's where the real trouble begins. We try to capture the mystery of love and lock it in a legal cage. We go before judges and priests, and in the name of God, the state, and sometimes even the police, we swear to feel a certain way forever. Can you imagine? We take something as wild and unpredictable as falling in love, and we try to make it permanent, binding, respectable. It's as if love isn't real unless it's signed, sealed, and witnessed by vicars and attorneys. And so this lightning bolt from the sky, this mad surrender of the soul, is converted into a contractual obligation, a legal performance. You're no longer dancing, you're following choreography. And so the sacred becomes rehearsed. spontaneity gives way to strategy. You keep...
Man, oh man, Shevitz, the voice of reason, back in the building. I don't even know if that's real Alan Watts. That might be AI Alan Watts, but he was cooking. He was cooking now.
It's off his legacy.
It's off his legacy page? All right, it might be him. Right? Here we go. So, let me ask a question. First and foremost, you're listening to the Voice of Reason, live on KBLA Talk 1580. It's a Monday, and you know I'm here to disrupt your spirit. Yes, we've been taught that, well, we want to ease in our spirit, and sometimes you got to be disrupted so you can heal. That's how you break patterns. This marriage thing is heavy. Let me ask this question. If the airline industry had the same success rate as marriage, would you fly? I'm not trying to be cynical, right? We've put the ceremony in front of the spiritual purpose of relating. Some people have the nerve to be relationship elitist when they get married. They look down at others. Oh, they're not even married. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen. What is relationship for? Period. Married or not. What is it for? Self-discovery. Self-discovery is for self-individuation. Self-individuation is for becoming a whole human being. Once you started the process of individuation, you start to discover that everything you demand as a relational expectation from your partner can be discovered from within. So once you get on that journey of individuation, you really don't need your partner for these things. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have a partner. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to get married. What I'm saying is, because we misunderstand marriage. Now, you know, when you talk about marriage, it's like talking about Jesus. It's like talking about politics. People start getting biblical and religious and fanatic, right? Fanatical about it. Tonight's topic, M&Ms. Who remember M&Ms? I'm not talking about the candy. I'm talking about the soul food. The soul food restaurant here in M&Ms. Come on now. Who remember M&M's, that Mississippi soul food? M&M's. Tonight's topic, M&M. Marriage myths. Examining the futility of marriage in the face of FEAGO. What is FEAGO? It is a term I coined in my 2015 book, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. FEAGO is this combination of two words, fear and ego. Marriage won't save you if you're unhealed. Ask the people who are filing for divorce and legal separations. Marriage won't save you if you haven't done the inner work. When's the last time you seen two whole people get married? Huh? Woo, hold on. I don't want to get in nobody's business. When was the last time you seen two people on the path of individuation? It does happen, but when's the last time you saw it? Huh? M&M marriage myths. Examining the futility of marriage in the face of FEAGO, fear and ego. Divine union, which is a real thing, versus performative sanctimony and predictive security. Listen, party people in the place to be, the VOR is up in here to destabilize your norm. Get to your phone lines, the number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. This is a national discussion. I want to talk about it. I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to trigger. I didn't come here to whisper. I came here to shatter. I did not come to bless illusions. I came to expose them for what they are. Listen very carefully, not with your ears, but with the hollow chambers of your unexamined soul. Marriage, as they sell it, as they package it, as they market it, as they promote it, is a jewel, a crown, a promised sanctuary. But what sanctuary? What jewel? It is a mirror covered in psychological soot, reflecting your fears and your ego. Effectively, FEAGO. And when you kiss that mirror, when you pledge your heart upon it, you are not marrying another. You are marrying your own terror dressed in lace. Listen, stop. I done talked to folk that got 17 degrees on their walls and admitted that they married and wasn't even in love with the person. I'm not, what? I ain't even like them. But you married them. Yeah. Because marriage is turning into an object, a thing to be had, something to say, I did it. You know what? Marriage really should be reserved for those who are on the individuation path. If you're not individuated, if you're not even on the path, you should not be married. Would that lower the divorce rate? 1-800-920-1580. I'm sorry. Listen to me closely, folk. The altar is not sacred. The vows are not holy. The rings are not eternal. The instruments, they are instruments of capture, right? They tell you, bind yourself to one another, protect, accumulate, conform, and you do it. Children of longing, because you have forgotten the shape of freedom. First off, if you're unhealed, if you haven't done the work, you are going into holy matrimony as a captured person. Listen, man, still captured by what your mama didn't do, or what your mama did do, or what your father didn't do, or what your father did do, or what your uncle did, or what, do you understand? Still captured. Now, more than ever, that person better show up and stay consistent. Better show up right. Better not change. These wounds need consistency. Do you not see what I'm saying? Every dollar you merge, every house you co-sign, every name on a lease becomes a shackle disguised as devotion. And I was sitting with my uncle the other day, and we were talking to my sister on FaceTime. My sister said, hey, how's your wife? You know, I ain't gonna say her name. Hey, how's your wife? My uncle said, she good. All the property is in her name. I said, oh, Lord. my uncle's 78 now. He said, she better be good. All the property in her name. Boy, y'all better understand the voice of reason is not playing with y'all tonight. Do you understand? Wealth favors the wed. Poverty stalks the divorced. And the church, the state, the law, they all nod approvingly. They whisper, this is love. But I say, this is survival pretending to be intimacy. Can you feel it shaking in your chest right now? The fear masquerading as desire, the ego masquerading as pride, the longing masquerading as forever. You call it fidelity, but it's really captivity when you're unhealed. You call it passion, but it is panic, rehearsed on the stage of property and lineage. Anthropologically speaking, marriage was never about love. Oh, we gonna get into it tonight. Ooh, and your mind is still saying, oh, I love this person. But the body knows the truth. like Babette Rothschild always alludes to. The pulse races not for ecstasy, but for terror. The nervous system cannot tell the difference. And so we canonize confusion. Trauma, trauma, trauma. We marry not the other, but the ghost of our parents, the echoes of our childhood, and the wounds we have yet to kiss and make sacred. Let me stop you for a second. If you marry somebody that hasn't done the work and they have one of the insecure attachment styles, say they're anxious, preoccupied. Oh, they're going to tap dance and show up and perform. And oh, Lord, but you got to remember, yes, the anxious, preoccupied wants intimacy, right? But they want to chase you. They've been conditioned to chase, to perform. If you make yourself too available for anxious, preoccupied, internally they are inverted. Internally, they don't want it. Ooh, India, you can't chase an anxious, preoccupied. You chase them, they shut down like an avoidant. Uh-oh. You didn't even know about this, but y'all got married. Oh, say you marry a dismissive avoidant. Oh, they done went through the ceremony. Lord, they done crossed a major barrier in their life. But internally, they fear. They've been conditioned to fear the loss of independence because they had to rely on themselves when their parents shut down the emotional highway. Their whole emotional spectrum of feeling was not approved of or accepted in that household. They got shut down. You marry that kind of person, you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to deal with their deactivation. Oh, when I come forward, the voice of reason going to keep this fire lit. S. Jefferson, thank you so much. Can everybody hit the Cash App if you can? We'd appreciate it. If you're enjoying tonight's topic, Pretty Brown Mimi said, yo, this is a pretty interesting and triggering topic. Is it triggering? Is it triggering? LS Jefferson hit the Cash App. If you want to support the channel, you can hit that little $ down at the bottom, or you can go directly to my Cash App. All support is appreciated and respected, but guess what? It's 30 people in here who have not hit the like button, and the like button is absolutely free. Can I get you guys to continue to hit the like button until we have as many likes as there are people? 30 people have not hit the like button. Let's get a city roll call. What cities are in the building right now? What cities are in the house? Who's in the house? Rep your city so I can shout it out. Compton in the house. Atlanta. What up, LaShawn Grice? Oh my God, how are you, sweetheart? Long time no hear from. So good to see you in here. DMV in the building. Detroit back in the building. Dayton, Ohio up in here. What up, what up, what up? Bay Area. What up, what up, what up? Folks from all over is in the building. Still in the teens. We got to get those likes. I'm good. How are you? I'm all right. I'm all right. Jacksonville, Florida in the building. This topic is fire. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to keep it cooking. 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 Who wants to be a part of it? Louisiana. Y'all get on the phone lines. Light this thing up, man. Y'all know y'all want to talk about it. Light it up. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Macon. Is that Macon, Alabama? What up, what up, what up? Joseph Ivory. Call me now. 1-800-920-1580. Mountain View, Hawaii. We still here for now. Hey, man, that big hurricane moved off. So we happy about that. South Central East Side. Do or die. What up, Tamara?
When the goal is marriage and is not on the table, is it disrespectful to call a girlfriend wifey? How long have y'all been together? 5 years. And so you see the issue, right? You have been in a relationship for 5 years with a man accepting the term wifey. And so until you put your foot down, until you actually use your words and not just ask for what you want, but you set the expectations of what you desire. And when you set a boundary, it's not enough to just set the boundary. You set a boundary and you set a consequence that comes after it. And the consequence is what shows a person that either you're going to take it or you're going to leave it. And what he's done is shown you that he's comfortable where he is. And what you have done is told him that it's okay that he's comfortable, that you're willing to just nag to get what you want. You're not willing to actually leave. And the other thing is you don't leave to get what you want. You leave because you deserve better. Every day that you stay in a relationship with a man who does not take your concerns seriously, you tell him that I don't love myself and it's okay if you give me the bare minimum because I'm accepting the bare minimum, and clearly you give yourself the bare minimum. So this is not a story about...
Get her out of here. That's from tonight's conversation. And there's some truth, a little bit of truth to what she's saying. But what she's missing is you're getting what you deserve. That's what she's missing. You're actually getting what you deserve. The whole I deserve better business, you are getting who you are. And that's part of the lesson. You're not helping anybody heal by saying, set a boundary and then do this and then do that. First off, that person is supposed to look within themselves and say, I'm somewhere I don't want to be. Why? Now, the difficult part to that is, you know what most people are going to do? They're going to say, this person didn't do something. They're going to look to blame. No. What about you? How did you get you here? See, so many times, this ain't the law of attraction. Magic manifesting. Like, listen, you are here in this relationship because of you. Discover why you help co-create a relational environment that you don't want. Now, some women make the mistake of having a wonderful relationship, but focus on the one thing that they're not getting. And if the one thing that they're not getting, what if they're in a relationship with somebody who deeply loves them, appreciates them, elevates them, pours into them, inspires them, but they're not getting that one thing, which is a proposal. So now what you're focusing on is starting to gain momentum and weight. Well, this isn't real until you propose. You might be tapped into something as authentic as you'll ever experience, but you'll discard it for what you think you're missing. Oh, hold on. Where we at, y'all? Again, self-observation. Why am I like this? Is it because my father never proposed to my mother? Is it because I saw my mother go through something with a man that was similar to this? Am I reenacting something that I should be dismantling? Where did this belief come from? Why is it that I can't accept authentic love unless it's packaged in the way that I need it to be? Is it a business deal? What's happening? Is it the way you want to be presented in the world? Let's break it down and see what the real issue is. We can't just default to I deserve better. First off, default to you must be better. Can we do that? Is that wrong? You must be better instead of I deserve better. See, nobody wants to take responsibility and say, I am getting from this person or that person exactly the mirror reflection of who I am and the work I haven't done, the commitment I haven't made to self. Lord have mercy, the voice of marriage ain't gonna save you if you're unhealed. Get to your phone lines, 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, guess where we're going? To the phone lines.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationships.
Hey, listen, if they're going to pick and choose from the Bible, they damn sure going to pick and choose from psychology. Ooh. What? Hey, who am I talking to? Hey. Hey, who out there? You know how many people pick and choose from the Bible to make it make sense for them? She was leading into what I was saying. Well, she should have got to it quicker. You know, hey, once it sounds fugazi, I'll be like, that's fugazi. Everybody hit the like button. We still have the likes lacking. 54 people, 41 likes. Listen, if you want to support Ann Arbor, Michigan, what up, Felicia? Get on the phone. I want to talk to my people tonight. You know I'm turned up. It's a Monday. You already know how I get down. Let's get it. S. Montgomery, what up? Game Beach, yeah, a lot of men don't marry it off the back because we have mental goals and hurt. So we prolong the relationship to see if she can take my flaws. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. I need y'all to hit that like button. Don't just come in here and just settle in. Find the like. Find it. So let's say we're both relatively healed and he's still dragging his feet to get married, and women too. So dragging his feet. Oh, is it on a time limit? Why the negative description? He's dragging his feet. I'm interested to know why. What? Yo, Edwin. I want to say thank you for the Cash App. Can everybody shout out Edwin? Please, everybody shout out Edwin. Edwin sent a Cash App. We got 2 Cash Apps so far. Listen, if you guys want to support the channel, please show your love. I accidentally ate. Brent, salute from DC. What up? Brother John Gilbreth in the building. Still 20 people, no likes. 20 people have not liked this video. It's 46 likes, 66 people. Everybody hit the like button, like it. Let's go. We creeping up. He who thinks, what up? He who thinks, where you at? What city you in? The roll call is cool. Edwin in the house. Rashid McGuire, what up, what up, what up? Carbon Focus, what up, what up, what up? Dallas, Texas, come on. Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. I'm the rapper with clout everybody yap about. So it's just a figure of speech. Come on now. For lack of a better phrase. Come on now. Don't do as... What did I do? Jack Brazen. What did I do, Mimi? I don't even know what I said, if I said anything. 6 more likes. Zordon. Oh my God. From the Power Rangers, Zordon. I was just reading, Mimi. I didn't take no offense. What the hell? Only 2 more likes. 55 people, 53 likes. We cooking, we cooking, we cooking. Hello from Jersey City, New Jersey. What up, Deborah? Shout your city out. Let's go. If you haven't shouted your city out, let's go, let's go, let's go. Houston, Texas. Peace, Zoe. Philly in the building. What up, Philly sheet? Wait, hold on. Hey, man, you already know my playlist is my co-host, right? You already know what it is. But when you put Stevie... Okay. This is how great Stevie Wonder is. And we'll get back to the regularly scheduled program. But this is how great Stevie is. Stevie got songs like that to give away. Michael Jackson, I Can't Help It. Can you just play that real quick? He said, here, little cousin, I wanted this on the album, but we're not going to put it on the album. You take it and put it on Off the Wall. He got records like this to give away. Jeez. Let a little of this cook. Okay, wait, now, go back to the Stevie record. He's got them to give away. Just the talent, the God-given magic. That's, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna do this one instead of giving it to Mike. What if he gave this one to Mike? Just take it in 30 seconds. No. Jeez.
Having a wife is a secret weapon. Y'all just be dealing with the wrong woman. You think of every black successful man, and I'm talking about extremely successful, not regularly successful, but I'm talking about unbelievably successful. LeBron James, wife, secret weapon, I can guarantee you. Jay-Z, wife, secret weapon, I can guarantee you. Barack Obama, wife, secret weapon, I can guarantee you. Let's go back. Martin Luther King, wife, secret weapon, I can guarantee you. Malcolm X, wife, secret weapon, I can guarantee you. A wife is a secret weapon.
Hey man, get him out of here. Is Jada Pinkett Will Smith's secret weapon? Y'all think I'm being petty. I'm not. You, man. Correlation does not equal causation. Sorry, sir. And then the goofies of the world will repost this like he dropped a jewel. That ain't no damn jewel. Marriage ain't for the faint of heart. Not only is it a social contract, it's a spiritual contract that requires internal work in order for that thing to work. You're not a regularly what is a regularly successful man? I don't mean no disrespect to the brother. I'm simply saying, man, we get caught up in goofy talk. Relationship is postgraduate school for the self. Do you understand? It is postgraduate school for the self. And it's bidirectional. You think she ain't learning? You think she just come in and teach you everything? Right? You know, she up-leveled this secret weapon. He ain't her secret weapon? And what if the internal weapons in their spirit are pointed at each other? So trauma bond don't exist in marriages? We got to stop romanticizing marriage. I'm not against marriage. Yes, I want marriage. Yes, I think it's beautiful. Number one indicator of wealth in America. Let's not talk about divorce being the number one indicator of poverty in America. That's another story. Wealth is family building. I'm 100% with it. I want it to happen for black folk. Yes. But I don't want it for the sake of wanting it. Trauma. We marry not the other, but the ghost of our parents, the echoes of our childhood, the wound we have yet to kiss and make sacred, ancestral chains, societal scaffolds, capitalist scaffolding, all of it conspires. And we step in wearing rings like crowns of fire, thinking we are exalted when we are enslaved by fear and ego. There is a rupture in the rhythm, a fracture in the floorboards of this illusion. Divorce, leaving, reclaiming the self. These are holy rebellions. To walk away is not sin. It is sacred individuation. To remain enslaved is not devotion. It is disguised death. This altar cannot save you. The ceremony won't save you. The vow won't save you. Only your true, authentic, individuated, integrated presence, your truth, your unflinching gaze into your own emptiness can save you. You think getting married without doing that is gonna make it work, man? I know women who are provided for, who cheat emotionally. I know men who are a provider, who take care of their family, who get roadkill. I'm on the road, might as well kill something while I'm out here. Huh? No spiritual fidelity, no physical fidelity. I know people don't, oh, it's benign. I'm just keeping in contact with my ex. Ain't nothing going on. Only you can rescue you. Only your willingness to meet another without anesthesia, without projection, without the veil of fear and ego. This is where true love lives. And what then, my beloved? What then if the paperwork dies? If the state frowns? If society whispers judgment, a la Will Smith and Jada? What then? Then will you learn that love does not contract, it expands? That intimacy does not bind, it frees? That divinity does not come in rings or certificates. It comes in the recognition of your own wholeness and in the audacity to see another as whole. Listen, man. Why do you think one of the major reasons for breaking up is irreconcilable differences? And usually that's over money. Come on. We want to have a real talk, right? Behind every great man, listen, not a regularly successful man, a man that's super successful, that his wife is the secret weapon. Not in all cases, brother. Use E prime. Some but all. Some but not all. Some people are cursed in their marriage. What are they cursed in the marriage for? Cursed to discover themselves and to be legally bound to somebody. Oh, Lord, I done married this situation. It's cheaper to keep him or her. I got to stay here. And guess what? The work is saying, now do this work. You're not going to dodge this bullet. Do this work on self. This is how you got here. This is how you led yourself to this situation. Wait a minute. We ain't even gotten to the empirical data yet. We got to stop romanticizing marriage. Doing it just for the sake of doing it. Oh, well, we went to church and had premarital counseling with the preacher. Oh, well, yeah. My fiance got upset because he felt like the therapist was on my side. 1-800-920, right? Somebody get to the phone line. Listen, when we come forward, the voice of reason is going to the phone lines. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
During this time, it's important for everyone to know your rights.
Tapped in, what up? Hey, are we on one tonight? Is it happening? I'm going to check real quick to see if anybody has supported the Cash App. No one has supported the Super Chat, but that's okay. Hey, Sherilyn and Edwin. We got 2 more Cash Apps. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sherilyn and Edwin. I'm deeply and greatly appreciative. Ooh. So, fucking workout was crazy today. I had to do 220 push-ups in between the pull-ups. I had to do like 4 different variations of the pull-ups. These pull-ups, these pull-ups, these pull-ups. And in between the pull-ups, I'm doing the push-ups. Then I had to do 200 sit-ups. So, my last day is Thursdays. 3 days a week. Thursday is the last day I work out. Then I got the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He know I be fucked up. I walk in, it's 8 a.m. this morning. He goes, "You all right?" He asked that every single time. "You all right?" I told him today, I said, "You know I ain't all right." What?
In our world, in order for it to be real, it needs to be on paper and it needs to be signed. That way, if we don't keep our word, there are repercussions. If we just tell someone, "I'm gonna love you until death does us part," and I just wake up one day and decide I no longer want to do that, there's nothing the woman can do. But if I marry her and I sign the dotted line, and even if I do a prenup, it's gonna be negotiated in a way that if I just wake up one day and want to change my mind because I chose the wrong person, or meaning if she cheats on me, that means I chose the wrong person. I didn't do my due diligence.
Hey man, who is this? Who is this?
Tony Gaskins.
Is that Tony? Should we? I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna give Tony a little bit more time.
If I just wanna, I think another woman is an upgrade, and I decide I don't want to be married anymore. If I didn't marry that woman, there is nothing she can do. But if I married her, now
you must like what Tony Gaskins is saying. You're giving him more time.
Or she can get what the prenup says she can get. But she gets something for putting her life on the line, putting her life on hold, agreeing to marry me, and then me not keeping my word. And so that is why I believe in marriage. Now, outside...
See, you're gonna upset me. I don't mean to be disrespectful to nobody. This is a non-judgmental space. But listen, how do you cheat on yourself? If you cheat on yourself, do you magnetize into your life a cheater? And how they cheat doesn't have to be the same. The cheating is a vibrational thing, right? I'm in a push-up group, right? Where it's based on our word and our honor. Here are the rules. There's a group of brothers at the cigar lounge. 1 push-up a day. If you miss a push-up, you owe 101 the next day. And you be busy and time gets away, but it's based on the honor system. Dang, I missed. And the brothers will call you out. "Hey, bro, You missed yesterday. So you got to, you got to give us 101 the next day. It's based on the honor system, right? Listen to what I'm trying to say here. Relationships based on the honor system, right? You say you're going to show up in a certain kind of way and you don't. That speaks to your integrity. And sure, we all are guilty of falling short. We're all guilty of not being perfect. But here's the thing. I'm listening to the brother Tony Gaskin, and I don't want to judge the brother. I really don't. But, gosh, I don't want to judge his work. But you get who you are, brother. We want to pick and choose relationship as a mirror, right? A psychologist, a clinician says, might use it. Oh, we're mirroring each other. Oh, Patrick Carnes talks about trauma bonding. Oh, your traumas are mirroring each other. Oh, da, da, da. Listen, at the vibrational level, how you cheat yourself, how you dishonor yourself, would that not be a beacon to call in someone who would also dishonor you? Not necessarily in the same way. The man said, I chose wrong if she cheats. How do you cheat yourself? What if you're not eating the right diet? What if you're lying to yourself about who you really are? What if you're in the process of faking it until you make it? See, we think, well, that's not correlated to this. Listen, your spirit is holographic. It shows up in every aspect of your being. Your shadow is a holographic component of your spirit. You think just because you're wearing a mask that your shadow does not leak out the sides and through the eyes of that mask. Come on. Relationships are about vibrational matches. You're listening to me tell you right now. What happens? Reenactments from the past. Whatever is unhealed gets reenacted in the relationship with the person you choose. Why do you vibrate towards, or why do you gravitate towards a particular person? Why? Boy, listen. Toxicity feels familiar to the unhealed. It feels like home. So how you gonna say, we gotta get rid of these old archaic ideas. If she cheated, I chose the wrong one. You know what? The reason why relationships don't work is because we're choosing the wrong person. No, you're choosing you every single time. If you're actively suppressing your shadow, you think it won't manifest in physical form? These are real questions. I know I said I would get the callers on. I know. We're going to do it at the top. But this is real talk right here. Why is it that we struggle with this? The marriage illusion. When love becomes a contract of fear and ego. Here's your psychological insight. Insecure attachment, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized, drives individuals to seek safety in marriage rather than authentic intimacy. What is a marriage without authentic intimacy? Well, you married a security guard? You married a psychological security? Here's your psychiatric insight. CPTSD, an intergenerational trauma, predisposes adults to select partners who mirror unhealed wounds, creating trauma bonds disguised as romance. When we come forward, the phones will get active. Hey, y'all tell me. I'm going to the phone lines. Get to your phone lines. We got 2 more lines open. Can I get 2 more people to call in right now? 2 more people to call in right now. That first hour zipped up out of here. Call me right now. 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. Moderators, please put the number in. Moderators, please put the number in. Hey. LaShawn, thank you. Heru Ali, thank you, brother. Brother and sister, Heru and Sean, thank you. I don't know. Andy tapped in and said, could you play Tanks I Deserve? It's on you, brother. She looking for that record, man. There you go. I asked Andy. He'll put it on for you. But are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Is this making any sense? Is what I'm saying making sense? Do I sound like a marriage hater? Do you guys, am I saying don't get married? What am I saying here? No, I really appreciate you, LaShawn. You've been rolling with me for years. It's been a while since I've seen you, but hey, I just thank you for always supporting. You bought my books. You just been on deck with me for a very, very long time. I'm so thankful. I'm so appreciative. And the same goes to Heru Ali, Battle Creek, Michigan, up in this piece. I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be back.
Soulmate. Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff? The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How is that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss you. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
So Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Is there any realm of possibility where you'd let me go to Colombia, Costa Rica, or the Dominican Republic with just me and my friends?
Just go. Have you noticed that I don't care anymore?
I actually have noticed that, and it's pissing me off. Why doesn't she care
That's why
anymore?
you're trying to get a rise out of me.
Yeah, you don't care at all anymore.
I know, it's kind of boring, right?
I know.
Right.
I used to hide my phone. Now she comes over and it's just like girls just clapping on Instagram. And she's like, girl power, love it. That's what she'll say to me. She'll be like, you want something to eat, honey? She just doesn't care. So are you having an affair? That's the question.
No, I don't want to be bothered.
You're at that point of the relationship where you just don't even care at all either way.
No.
Indifference.
Don't care.
That's good.
But I love you.
I love you too.
Interesting. The voice of reason. Hour number 2. I must reiterate before I go to the phone lines. I am not disrespecting marriage. I love marriage. I love when marriage works. Right? I love it when it works. I've helped a lot of couples course correct. I love it when it works. But marriage, like an unhealed mama, can be a house of trauma. I know you don't want to hear it put that way. I know. But I got to tell you the truth. Eminem is tonight's topic. Marriage myths. Examining the futility of marriage in the face of unhealed fear and ego. Divine union versus performative, sanctimony, and predictive security. The topic is bananas tonight. And I encourage more people to call in. We got a lot of people on the line already. But I really want you guys to open up and talk to me. All right, I'm going to come to you now. Let's do it right now. We got callers on right now. Who's been on the longest? John, Mountain View, Hawaii. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Greetings and blessings, Chad. Greetings and blessings to those within the sound of my voice.
Mr. Andy as well, and you too, sir. Greetings and blessings. Quickly, yeah, marriage is a mirage.
It's a myth. A myth?
It's a mirage. It's a guess. It's a game. It's a myth.
Say more. Please expound.
I expound on it because due to the fact that, number one, if your marriage with yourself didn't take place,
Ooh, yeah. Self-matrimony.
and you got to accept the good and bad in you.
Right. Yeah.
So how faithful were you to yourself, and how many times did you divorce you?
Come on. There's aspects of ourselves that we need to divorce. Oh.
There's absolutely a lot of that. But again, the transformation that's supposed to take place while we're facing the mirror, or better yet, because we can't call it the mirror anymore, we call it that canvas that you get to paint on. Because if that's what we're talking about, then that's what we're talking about in marriage. It's the fake illusion of what you're claiming it's supposed to be, and you're choosing somebody else to be in your man. Wake up.
John, guess what you just did once again?
Mountain View is in the house. Let this hurricane pass.
Let this hurricane pass, Lord. We praying for you, John. We appreciate the call. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. The voice of reason. The phone lines are open. I want to speak to you. Now, let's get down to Houston, Texas, all the way from Honolulu, right? Hawaii. We finna bounce to Houston, Texas. Atala is on the line. My niece, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic? Hey. Oh my goodness. You know, they got me triggered in them up. You know, I'm listening to them live. When everybody else hears them, that's when I hear them. So, yeah, I know what you do. This is gonna trigger my uncle right here.
I'll be knowing because this is the thing, and I think people got to understand, you know, one-dimensional thinking is getting us nowhere in life, in marriage, relationships, jobs, whatever the case. And all we're doing is just outsourcing our pain to each other. We gotta stop that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when you're talking about the whole marriage thing, so that previous clip with the lady was tonight's conversation. She was getting to where you was going. She was taking a little minute, but I'll just say this. Something that she said in there that I thought was really poignant was that, you know, because the woman that was speaking is the one that desires marriage, she was saying it's your responsibility to leave or to essentially make that decision. And I completely agree. I think when you have two people who have opposing views on marriage, for the most part, is not going to end well, right? They have two different outlooks in terms of where they think things should go, number one. But number two, you know, like you said, if you're getting everything that you want, and more importantly, that you need in a relationship, right, but you require the marriage part, then I think there has to be like a reassembling of your priorities. But for me, I desire marriage, right? So if a man tells me he doesn't, I'm not going to stay no long time. I think that is the way that we fool ourselves. When Tony Gaskins was saying, you know, basically that you chose wrong, so to speak, I think that's a very, like, oversimplified way of looking at it, because you chose right and you chose wrong.
How about it?
You chose right in terms of universal alignment, but wrong in terms of where it is that you're wanting to go. And I think the biggest thing that comes out from that is that our perception or view of where we want our lives to go does not match because we have limiting beliefs about ourselves. So you attract, like you said, you attract a person who also has that same conundrum. So that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, niece, guess what you just did, young whippersnapper? Houston, Texas is on the board. Do you want to bring your city into the fray? This is the scene of the conversation. Let's talk about it. You already know one of my favorites is on the line right now. Oh, Lord. I know I'm going to have to get out of his way. I know he's going to come in with guns a-blazing. We're going to stay in the big state of Texas. We bouncing from Houston to Dallas. Come on, Rev L. Ratchet is in the building. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Good evening, Zoe. I'm not gonna hit the gas tonight, buddy. I'm not gonna hit the gas tonight.
Okay. Talk to me.
I somewhat agree with Tony Gaskins a little bit. Only because I follow him a little bit, so I know where he's coming from with like the man being the head. So I don't want to get too deep into it, but I understand why he's saying that he chose and made the if you don't want to be in marriage or whatever like that, he chose wrong. I understand why he said that. But to the topic of tonight, it's seasons. It's a seasonal situation to me. Like, you know, sometimes we don't want to go through those seasons. You mentioned earlier about how you meet. You know, you're with who you meet who you are. You be with who you are. So if you're in a depressed state at the time or going through something, whatever like that, you're probably going to adjust and be in the realm of someone who's going through something also. How, you know, like some men, we find women that are projects because we may have our stuff together, but we still are missing something, so we find a woman that we need to kind of fix up or help out or do something so we can have a validation for ourselves.
Wait. Brother Reverend L, you know good and well there's women over there on the other side of this conversation sucking their teeth talking about we are the ones who get to build a brother package. We get to build a brother. They saying they put us together now. It ain't just men doing it to women. It's women doing it to men too, correct?
Yeah, you're correct, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna hit the gas. I'm trying.
I want you to hit the gas. Come on, man, stop playing.
But listen, man. The men, we think completely different from women. You know that. We think logical. We don't think emotional like that. And I know sometimes the times have changed, but when a woman goes to go try to fix up a man, air quotations, they're looking at a project of potential. They're looking at, oh yeah, he'll be this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this for him, blah, blah, blah. And he never hits that potential because potential is just something that hasn't developed yet. But a man, we'll see a woman working at the gas station, McDonald's, and we'll pour into her with just no expectations. We just want to make sure she's good. We want to show you that what we're doing for you is 100, and it just goes in that manner. So now, here comes the marriage part. If a man marries a woman, he has to be in love. If a woman marries a man, she ain't got to be in love.
Ooh.
She don't have to be in love.
Lord.
She's looking for security.
Ooh.
And listen, Joe, my neighbor, this is an old neighbor of mine. We used to talk and all this other good stuff, just communication. She told me she had married a guy, and she told me, she was like, I could learn to love him, and it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me. But it's like, she said she could learn to love him, and this dude was doing everything. So take his jacket off, put it in front of a puddle, let her walk on it, all that good stuff. And guess what? He knew that she didn't love him, but he got married anyway, and they ended up getting divorced. Because he came to his senses. It was a little too late, but he came to his senses.
Man, I had a divorced woman once tell me, I'm trying to teach you how to be a husband. Listen, I thought it was the most asinine thing anybody could have ever said. You're divorced, though. You, what?
And she really believed it. And that's the thing.
She thought in her head, I can elevate you to husbands. Wait a minute. But if marriage is the Super Bowl of relationship, did you fumble at the 1 yard with the game on the listen, you can't elevate me. No, you better be learning from the lesson. Go ahead, brother. Finish. I'm sorry. I digress. Go ahead.
You right on point. She's a bench player trying to tell a starter what they need to do. And she's crazy. But again, that's that justification right there. I need to justify why and how I was divorced. Things didn't work out in my favor and all this. And that's fine. It's all good. But like I said, that marriage is supposed to be forever. But now, man, people look for marriage because the society has evolved. So now is an instant romance, instant finance, and you have to have these things so I can be married. So what? You know what I'm saying? You want to be married, so you have to have all these things lined up. People don't want to build with someone and be like, hey, you know, I want to have a house. I want to have this. Oh, you got to have your own house. You got to have this. You got to have that just to be married. And then, in the instance of what you said about the fear, I am afraid to lose this person because I don't have X, Y, Z.
Right.
And that's not the case.
Right.
You have to build. You have to be able to build. So it's a vulnerability there. So when a man really loves a woman and he takes her down that aisle, he really has truly become completely vulnerable to her. Now with her, I don't believe it.
Hey, guess what you just did, Brother Reverend L. Ratchet?
Salutations in the building on this good Monday.
Come on. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Very quickly, there is a relationship scientist. He's been at UCLA for at least 15, 20 years now. He came to UCLA from the University of Florida, but he's been there for 15, 20 years now, if I'm not mistaken. He has a book, and this book is actually the textbook for the class that he teaches at UCLA. And it's written by two guys that are clinicians and scientists in relationships, right? The guy I'm talking about is Benjamin R. Carney, Karney, Benjamin R. Carney, and Thomas N. Bradbury, Bury, Bradbury. The name of the book is Intimate Relationships, and it's in its third edition. Again, in the age of texting, sexting, and swiping right, technology has transformed the way couples create and maintain intimacy. To help students think critically about modern intimacy, the third edition synthesizes the latest research on couples and embraces the rich diversity of intimacy across couples and cultures. I have all three editions of this book, and I think it's highly important that you get the book and do some reading about what relationships are starting to look like, how they're transforming. It's very important that you educate yourself on what's happening in the world of intimacy, because a lot is happening. And in that happening, I'm telling you, there is a loss of spirituality. That's the one key, right? Again, relationships are an integral part of individuation. Many people don't see that. Well, if you got to go into your shadow and merge your shadow to your mask, you got to realize what gave birth to the mask. What gave birth to the shadow? What's in the shadow? How do I embrace the shadow without judgment, without condemnation? What will come of me doing individuation? And a lot of your relationships are going to pop up. Here's your philosophical and metaphysical insight. Krishnamurti and Rahamana Maharishi assert that true union requires ego dissolution, impossible in a system predicated on control, ownership, and permanence. Permanence of what? Permanence of your wounds. In order for you to be a partner that satiates my wounds can never go. And you have to be consistent in your supply towards them, or you're not the one I thought you were. Here's your empirical and clinical insight. Studies show that couples with high premarital anxiety and unresolved childhood trauma may have higher divorce rates and lower relational satisfaction. Just because you get married don't mean you can carry it. When we come forward, we going back to Grand Prairie, Texas. Hey, definitely Heru should call in with them jewels. S. Montgomery and my brother John Gilbreth hit the Cash App. If you want to hit the Cash App and show your love and appreciation for the work that we're doing here tonight, please go to my Cash App, $Zoe or you can go to the little $ down at the bottom of the chat and support. Let me ask you, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic? Is this topic a slapper? Is this a good topic? Is it a triggering topic? Is it a topic that is thought-provoking, that causes you to see the different perspectives? Do you think this topic is disparaging marriage? Yes, no? Yes, no? People already disparaging marriage. Wow. It's interesting to hear from a male's perspective. Letitia, what up? Letitia, call in and talk to me, sweetheart. I'd love to hear your voice, child. Call in 1-800-920-1580. All them damn sit-ups, man, got me looking crazy. Jay Carter, it's a slapper. Also eye-opening. Def want to hear a female's perspective. Well, you heard Attila. I would love for the ladies to call in. Zoe, I'm so glad you back on again. I haven't seen you in a minute. You was the best part of that other show, man. I would love to see you and Riza Islam collab. We collabed about a month ago. And it ain't nothing but love for the 5150 show. Nothing but love, you know. I'm going to keep cooking. I'm going to keep doing my work. I'm going to keep... Ah, Sugar Crisp. Damn it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Lost connection to someone, whether it's a family member, you've broken up with someone or whatever, and you feel all this darkness and sadness, and you're thinking that that's love. That's attachment. That's not love.
Ooh.
Attachment is, I'm really hurting because this person's not here. That's about you and your ego and you having to face your own darkness and feeling the illusions of things like I'm not needed, I'm not loved, whatever. That's egoic connections based on your childhood. So when you were a kid, you were literally trained by parental egos. So as a child, you literally literally have to maneuver around whatever they are to be seen, to survive, to eat, to get seen, to be loved, to feel touch, whatever with a family member. If they're in their own alcoholism or their own anger or their own darkness or whatever, you start to create your own ego to maneuver around what they do. And then you make the false assumption that that character you just created so that you could eat or be housed or held or loved is you. But it's a character you created to protect yourself.
There's so many people performing and tap dancing in their marriage. Nobody wants to be honest. Listen, I'm telling you guys about Benjamin Carney and Thomas N. Bradbury on purpose. Again, this book is called Intimate Relationships. Now, it's expensive. Brand new, it's $118. It's a textbook, okay? But you can buy it used. I went to the campus, went up to UCLA, went to the bookstore and bought it. You can get it used about $90, $80. It's a great book. But the reason why I'm pointing this out, on the lectures, because they have a lot of lectures, and on one of the lectures, that was really deep. This whole I picked the wrong person idea, and there is no wrong person. And he talked about, Benjamin Carney in his lecture, he talked about how the people you attract are virtually like you. Similar in intelligence, similar in background, similar in work. And there are some exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, your partner is not really smarter or dumber than you. Just, you guys are virtually in the same space, right? Maybe a point or two away from each other. But nobody is like, yeah, I'm the supreme giant brain over here, and you're just regular. Nah, typically you guys kind of align in a lot of areas. And alignment doesn't mean exact spot on. Your partner might be stronger in one area, might be weaker in another area, but not so much so that they couldn't figure it out without you. Like, this whole concept that I got the wrong person is really destroying relationships. I deserve better. I deserve more. Then be more. Then heal more. Then accept yourself more. Stop expecting somebody to come in and set down a doggy bed for you to just be comfortable in your mess. That's not how relationships work. Divorce as sacred initiation, why the end of marriage reveals true individuation potential. The psychological insight here. Leaving a dysfunctional marriage can catalyze individuation, self-realization, and authentic emotional autonomy. Sometimes the divorce is actually the catapult that shoots you into higher consciousness, and you need to, man, listen, your psychiatric insight. Psychotherapy and internal family systems, IFS, show that separation allows exiled parts of yourself to reintegrate without enmeshment. We always look at it as a death. It's the death of the fool you used to be. Woo! 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, we going to Grand Prairie, Texas. You too loud? Am I too loud, Rev? Rev, you can call back in and tell me about myself, brother. Rev said, you too loud, pimp. Excuse me while I get up off the floor. Am I tripping tonight? Y'all tell me, am I on one? Is something wrong with me? You big preacher. Your first marriage should be mandatory, so. Let's do this again. Maybe I'll get this one right. Mentally is wild to me. Am I acting a fool? Am I out of pocket? Is it sacrilegious to talk like this? And don't be afraid. Listen, if you haven't hit my Cash App or my Super Chat, please support. Crazy Town. They not picking up what you're putting down. I'm trying to lay it in such a way. You got the psychiatric, you got the psychological, the philosophical, you've got the metaphysical and the spiritual insight. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering, because people so afraid to have these damn conversations. Man, this shit is, man. Meta shadow ban is crazy, so yeah, man, it's nuts. 74,000 subscribers and only 53 of us. And guess what? That's a good number for tonight. But please understand what this is really about. System don't want a revolution in thought. I'm actually studying how the information is being curtailed and certain information is allowed. I'm literally studying that right now. The security guard, that visual is hilarious. Tapped in, you know you gotta call in. You know you gotta call in and give us a word. You know you gotta call in. We've been in the numbers before. We've been in the room before the numbers got messed up. You're 100% right, Eddie. We was at 3,500, 4,000. We was there. If so, cheerleader. Oh, you was in today's show when I said the cheerleader skirts. Rev Ratchet might get me if I call in tonight. It's all good. Do you see how fast this show is moving? I want everybody to say thank you to the people that have supported tonight. Sugar Crisp was the latest. Man, so many people. If I don't say your name, please forgive me. LS, John Gilbreth, Ghetto Gourmet. Let me go back to the Cash App. Montgomery, T. Jinx, LS. I don't have everybody's name, but just know I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. Look how fast tonight's show is going. Right? Look how fast. We got 85 likes. We had almost 400 people in the Zoe Was Show chat earlier. I don't even know if we got to 100 likes. We almost at 100 likes here. Yes, honors to all who contributed. Come on, Big E. Big E, come on, man. I know you must be feeling this message, because, bruh. Thank you, Big E. I guess now I won't be so stingy with my cigars. Oh man, I love you too. He be on me real bad, cause he be like, yeah, is one of those mine? I be like, you one of these? You mean one of these that's in that box? This box? Oh no, these aren't for you. This. Hey, thank you, Ghetto Gourmet. I got you. I got you on the next one.
Now, there's no greater hindrance than a soul tie.
Uh-oh.
There's no greater hindrance when I'm locked up with somebody who's uncommitted to me.
Uh-huh.
Who's uncommitted to me, my destiny, my vision, my purpose.
Huh.
But there's something, but they got a hook in me.
Huh. Yes.
And that hook in me is keeping me from pulling away from them, even though I know it may not be good for me.
Amen.
So I've seen people soul tied 10 years, 20 years, still tied, waiting on him to leave his wife.
Woo.
Still tied.
No.
Waiting on her to get done with her career, tied. Y'all got out there.
We there.
So these soul ties is a weapon of the enemy to bring hindrance to keep a person from reaching purpose, destiny, or even potential.
Oh, purpose,
Most
destiny,
of us
or even potential.
Are in trouble because we were soul tied early. When they was telling you don't be hot and don't be out there giving your body up and don't be there was a reason for that.
Whew.
Because you can get yoked early. You can get y'all heard what I'm saying. Well, let's go there. I'll show you. Look at Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1.
Come on.
It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold. Say take hold.
Take hold.
Of one man saying, we will eat our own bread. We got our money. We work. We got our career. We go to school. We got PhDs and degrees. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. 7 women will say to one man. Y'all not nobody's want to see.
Come on.
I talked about this side chick syndrome, but it's there.
Ooh, come on.
Notice it has nothing to do with finances because they had money. Wasn't no career. There was something wrong in this last day. Say, man, that there was such a scarcity.
Scarcity?
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That women created another category whereby they were willing to share in the open.
Ooh.
Now, creeping is one thing. But openly sharing a man is another thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nobody wants it. The Bible speaks to this. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I begin to say, Lord, what's happened here? What happened? What's wrong here? And if you really study Isaiah, you know this was judgment. Part of Isaiah chapter 1 through 5 was all about God judging his people for their disobedience. And one of the judgments was the men would be taken away. The wise men, the good men, the strong men, the counselors, the teachers, the fathers, take all of them away.
Hey, man, women don't want that nowadays anyway. I'm sorry. Not all women. There are some women who do still honor the old ways of the wise teacher. And that wise teacher, man, is far and few in between. You got so many men thinking because they've conquered the world that they are wise. You might be wise in business. You might be wise in talent. But you are not the type of wisdom that they're talking about in the Bible. That wisdom comes from self-conquering, not world-conquering. Do you see? But world-conquering. Hey, that's out here. That's out here. Right? You heard me say it last week. I said it's metrics over meaning. That wise wisdom that a man is coming into your life with, if he's special, he has the ability to see things, insight, perspectivity, right? Not just from a social standpoint, but also from a spiritual, psychological, and metaphysical standpoint that brings clarity with his presence. Oh, what is that you talking about, Zoe? That ain't gonna pay the Netflix and the Hulu and Disney bundle? Let me get my caller in here, man. Hey, Bowman from Grand Prairie, Texas. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
I believe many of us get married out of fear of failure.
Ooh, keep going, Bowman.
A lot of times society tells us that we have to be this person by this age, and we try to follow the guideline of this perfect person in order to be married.
Sounds like
I
peer
believe
pressure for
that
family
a
to be.
person's free will trumps marriage because it excludes morality. America has written a narrative of marriage being primarily based on love. We always talk about being romantic, and we hear the saying of when in Rome, do what the Romans do. We talk about love being a selfless act, but in today's society, love is very selfish. It doesn't involve community. There's nobody to referee that marriage. You know, we tend to see people develop their own loves on their own autonomy, but it involves only loving the person we choose in front of us. It doesn't involve the community.
Nah, brother, I hear you. You know, if I had something to push back on, you know I would push back, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But let me just say this. Marriage is a beautiful thing when people are actively working towards healing themselves. As Raquel Hopkins so eloquently puts it, just naming your issue is not enough. You still got to dispel the issue. If we're looking at it in context of exorcism, yes, part of winning the battle in the Catholic rites of exorcism is getting the demon to name itself. Okay, that's part of it. Oh, I'm anxious, preoccupied. Oh, I'm dismissive, avoidant. Oh, I'm fearful, avoidant. Oh, I got CPTSD. Oh, I got ACEs. Oh, whatever, right? You named it. But now, how do you expel it from your spirit? You don't do it with force. You don't do it with judgment. You do it with self-love. Do you see what I'm saying? If you get two people that are on that path, this is individuation. Did you know in the exorcism that there's a part of individuation that they talk about when a demon is so entrenched in a person's spirit that if they don't get it out of there in time, that it begins to merge with the person and individuate with the person to where the demon can't be expelled. Did you know that could happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is, this is metaphorically speaking. If you're not doing the self-work, if you still resent your mama for leaving you at school and you had to walk home in the dark at night, or she chose her boyfriend over you, her boyfriend did something to you, and when you went to her, she told you to shut up. She told you were lying. She didn't have your back. Listen, if you're living with that, a marriage can't save you from that. You gotta heal that. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah.
That's
go
ahead, bro.
Trust is a huge factor in marriage, because when it comes to ego, you cannot control a person. You can't tell them what to do and how to do it, when to do it. That is a huge mistake that we make.
Man, listen, brother, I appreciate the good words. Guess what you just did, my friend?
Brought Grand Prairie to the building.
Come on, Grand Prairie, Texas. Texas is all over the board tonight. Listen, when we come forward, the voice of reason gonna begin to land this damn plane. My Uncle's O'Dairy, don't play that. Hey, man, I don't feel like playing right now. Tonight's the night. Andy, I see you got records now. You got records now, huh? Hey, I'm gonna get you another playlist too. Yeah, that make it easy for you, right? Yeah, we got records. Fire show. Thank you. Thank you. No, you know what I've done, John? So me and Van, we be at the lounge and I'll be like, Van, let's make a playlist. I need 15 songs on this playlist. And he'll be like, what's the vibe? So I'll give him the first 5 songs. Then he'll come back and be like, well, what about these? Bop, 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 bop. And then we'll just keep building it out. Nah, that ain't it. I don't want that one. Do this one. Do that one. Oh, I got one. Da. So what we've done is, he done made about 4 or 5 playlists. And I said, here, Andy, I sent him all the playlists. So now Andy is like, oh, man, I don't even need to ask you what the playlist is. I'm going to choose from the ones that you sent me. So I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you another one. And he was like, I'm never going to play one whole playlist. I'm just going to grab records from the individual playlist that you sent me. And I was like, all right, cool. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here. That's all I can say. It's been so long. It's been so long. I don't know how long it's been. But tonight, we crossed $100 on the Cash App. Not the Cash App. No, we didn't cross $100 on the Cash App. No, not at all. But on the Super Chat, here on the YouTube channel, we crossed $154.99. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Sexually or in relationship with another, and take the responsibility, entire responsibility, both of us, and continue with that responsibility. Don't change when it doesn't suit you, when that other person doesn't satisfy you in various different ways. Right? Or you go through marriage, which is get a license, go to church, and the priest blesses the couple, the whole. And there you are tied legally. And that tie legally gives you more feeling of more responsible. Right? That you're held by law. Are you waiting for me to answer this? You're held there by law, and with it goes a responsibility that's one thinks enduring, lasting. What's the difference between the two? You're legally controlled. It takes time to get a divorce. You have children, and the children may hold you together for a while till they grow up.
Krishnahurti ain't playing with y'all tonight. Hey, man, I'm going to keep leaning into this mission I'm on. Yes, we must heal. And the conduit to healing is intimate relationships. Intimate relationships disturb what we suppress, what we repress. It disturbs, it churns it up within us. And our job is to claim it and reframe it and resist blaming the feeling that we're getting. The partner is mirroring what we might be evading internally. Right? Hypergamy and capitalism. How marriage markets economic security, not love. Your psychological insight. Hypergamous behavior is often a survival strategy rooted in social conditioning and fear of scarcity. That's economics 101. Psychiatric insight. Anxiety disorders can amplify hypergamous tendencies, linking mate selection to perceived financial security rather than emotional connection. Do you think the wallet don't lie? You could deal with a lying man, but not a lying wallet. 1-800-920-1580. The wallet lied too. Oh, yeah. Your philosophical metaphysical insight. Fromm and Dieta argue that authentic love requires freedom from survival-driven transactions. Your empirical and clinical insight. Research confirms that marriage correlates with higher wealth accumulation, while divorce is a significant predictor of financial instability. Listen, I want us to think. I want us to think it's not just something to have. It's not just something to participate in. Find somebody that you truly love so that they can mirror what you need to heal from. Listen, did you hear that? Find someone that you can truly love as their whole self, as their true self, so they can mirror back to you what you need to heal from. That's a marriage. That's a marriage. I'm married to the real you, the undressed you, the psychologically nude you. If I don't know who I am without the other person, how can I claim to love them at all? 1-800-920-1580. Can intimacy exist without projection, or is it all human, or is all human love a mirror hall of our unresolved wounds? Does attachment heal us, or does it anesthetize the pain of our unresolved individuation? First off, individuation is on a spectrum. Happiness is on a spectrum. But I would argue, the more you get into the process of individuation, the more you get into self-healing, the better the relationship is going to be, the better the marriage is going to be, the more it has a chance to heal. But guess what else? There's this secret quirk in healing. Sometimes you heal so well and you heal so good that you no longer have wounds in common and you break up. You heal apart. Ooh, so many people would rather hold on to the wound so they can hold on to the other. How much of my longing for you is simply my fear of emptiness wearing a mask of desire? If union requires annihilation of my ego, is marriage a covenant of truth or a pact of mutual delusion? What if marriage was never about love, but about controlling labor, property, and lineage? Why do we still pretend otherwise? Does the legal contract of marriage sanctify love, or does it betray love by binding it to the machinery of the state? How does the tax code reveal more about our society's values than the vows whispered at the altar? Listen, man, I'm the voice of reason. Oh, yeah, you might not like it. I'm the voice of reason. I'm going to keep pressing the envelope, pushing it. I started the conversation. It's really up to you to finish it. I definitely want to hear your thoughts tomorrow. I'll be back with another slapper of a topic. Let's get it! Great topic tonight. I appreciate you all. We did our Thug Thizzle tonight. Firework. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.